Welcome to the TPC Desktop video series. In this video, we'll take a look at the sample files that ship with Traverse PC. Let's zoom in over here in the task bar, and I'm going to click on Sample Surveys. Traverse PC is going to open up the samples that are shipped with it, and I see that I've got a lot of these learn files, learn formats, learn geodetics, followed by a number of these sample files. Let's take a look first at the learn files. If I were to open up the Import-Export Learning Guide, and I'll shrink this down here, and open up the chapter on working with CAD drawings, I see that here's the project I'm going to work on in this chapter of the Learning Guide. And let's just go down a page, and right away Traverse PC says, open up this Learn Import CAD TRV. Once I open that file, I'm going to walk through the rest of the steps where I learn how to import CAD files into Traverse PC and work with them. So let's just walk through the first steps in this learning guide. We're going to go to Sample Surveys. We're going to look for Learn Import CAD. It's right here. Let's go ahead and open that file. And if I were to follow through the steps in that learning guide, I would go to Tools, Import Drawing into Data into Drawing. I'm going to tell it I want to import an ASCII DXF because that's the format that this file was provided in. And it tell me import the Learn13A DXF file. I'm going to close this out, and now I have both a survey file that I started with and a CAD file that I imported, and I can walk through all the steps in that learning guide and learn how to access the layers and the blocks and the information in this CAD drawing that's now part of Traverse PC's drawing. So that's how the Learn files work. Let's take a look at one of the sample files. I can access the list of the sample files in the help topic up here. I'm going to go to Content, and I'm going to expand this introduction folder and click on Sample Surveys. So Traverse PC is going to list out for me the surveys that are included, and these are completed surveys. So I can take a look at how someone would use Traverse PC to do a boundary line adjustment, or to do a record of survey, or property survey, or site survey, or a photo map, or whatever it might be. We provide a number of samples for you to look at. So let's go ahead and, again, go to Sample Surveys. Let's drop down to these sample surveys and pick up one on parcel map. Looks good. So here's a completed survey that one of our users did. And I can take a look at how they managed this survey inside of Traverse PC. In other words, let's click on the Traverses tab over here, and I can see that they've got quite a lot of traverses, and they group them into these groups. So they've got a group for alignments. Here are their alignment traverses. Here's their group for control traverses. Here's a group for parcels. Okay. One of the neat things I can do with this is that I can come in and tell Traverse PC that I want to delineate whatever the selected traverse is. So then as I come down and click on these traverses that are tagged, I'll see them turn this kind of blue shade inside the drawing. So I can see how they actually put this together inside Traverse PC. Go back to one of these alignments up here, and I can see that here's this alignment up here. Here's this alignment over here on the east side. I can take a look at also at the drawings that they had in here. I can see they've got a parcel map and a sheet 1 drawing. So I can see how they worked with their drawings and created them inside of Traverse PC. I can also come in and look at the points, try some of the Kogo routines. So just a great way to kind of see how someone else uses Traverse PC through these sample surveys.